Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, to this video on Civilization Revolution Difficulties Mastered Achievement. The stipulation for the achievement is to win a victory with each civilization, and there is 16 of them in total for Civilization Revolution. Now, as daunting as the task might seem, it is actually a fairly easy achievement to get thanks to the scenario Lightning Round. Start up Lightning Round on the Chieftain difficulty and choose any of the civilizations you haven't yet won with. The victory does not matter how you win so long as you recorded a win with every single civilization. Now, the easiest method for this achievement, using the Lightning Round scenario, is a technology win. Fastest way to do this is you just need to research a total of 24 technologies. And usually it's even fewer depending on the civilization that you picked. And if you choose to go a little bit on the offensive and capture other civilizations during the course of the match, then you can actually gain additional technologies quicker. But usually the best thing to do is just focus on upping your science resource, and you could choose preferably to go with balance tiles for the course of the match, because this will only take you around 12-15 minutes to achieve the 24 technologies researched. Set your starting off soldiers to defense in the city. You want to research the library that just doubles the science in your city, and you just want to select your starting technologies based off of how few turns it takes to research them. Now, something also to keep in mind that will speed things along is the government type democracy allows for 50% more gold production and 50% more science production. So as soon as you get the opportunity to research the democracy technology, switch over to that new government type because you'll get the additional science bonus. If you want, even though you start off with 3 cities, depending on where they're at, you might want to, when you achieve a milestone that gives you a free settler, use that settler and put him somewhere near the water, where he will have opportunity to ultimately bring in more science resources because of the science tiles near water. Now, my 3 cities are primarily focused on science, as you see, and they're not going to build things very quickly on balanced. You're focused on the technological win, which is really quick. It's way faster than trying to go for a domination victory, way faster than going for an economic victory. You just focus on researching those additional technologies that you need, and you'll be done with whatever civilization you have had a win with in anywhere between 12 to 15 minutes. Now keep in mind there is 16 of them that you will need to get a victory with, so overall you're looking at probably just under 4 hours to get all the civilizations done. For each one that you get a victory with, you'll get an achievement, but ultimately this one is difficulties mastered, which is you've won with all of them. And the technological victory is by far the fastest and easiest to do. You're playing on Chieftain difficulty, so even if AI try to attack you, it's really nothing serious or to be concerned about. Now, other than that, there really isn't anything to point out in this video. You'll see I will midway, like just now, I switched over from balance to focus more on science to boost my science production, which still leaves a couple points in your building tiles. That way you can still build something. Now, I'm aiming for the lowest turn technologies. I'm just, ending my turn quickly. Just get through those technologies. Just gotta research them. Otherwise, the more time you spend looking around at things or trying to make decisions, it's just a waste of time, and you're just focusing on the technological victory. Now, you should win probably around just a little bit before or after 1800 AD by the time you achieve the technological victory. As you can see right now, I have 14 out of 24 technologies required for the technological victory. It's going really quick. I just got a free settler. thanks to the milestone. Bring him over by the water. By founding a city by the water, it gives me more science tiles to produce even more science and research technologies. Customize the name of my city. Yeah. Tiger City. Founded in 1720 AD. Thanks to the technologies that I've researched up to this point, I have pikemen available for the new founding city. We'll focus on making a library for this one to double the science production. Now, some of the technologies that you can research that will speed things along is like the university that boosts science resources. Library you should already have available to you right off the bat, so if you choose to research that to double your science production in said city when you build that building. As you can see, most of the technologies that I have available is going to take anywhere between 2 to 6 turns. I'm just focusing on the low ones and getting my turn quickly. I'm not trying to win a domination victory. I'm not trying to do anything crazy or exciting. No ninja backflips here. I'm just focusing on knocking out this achievement as quickly as possible, which is preferably the technological victory. You can do it. Another method is the domination victory. You can blitz the board with horseman armies, but that will usually take you around half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour a match. It's a little bit more entertaining and engaging than going for the technological victory, but if you're looking at just saving time to get your gamer score up, then I highly recommend doing the technological victory on the lightning round scenario on the Chieftain difficulty. It's quick, it's fast, it's efficient, and at 12 to 15 minutes per civilization, there's not much there to argue about in terms of getting what you want quickly. You saw the Germans attacked me a little bit, it's really no big deal or anything to be concerned about. Worst case scenario, you could always switch over to more archers or pikemen and rush them with gold. As you can see, I got over 200 gold that I can use for whatever I want, so it's really no big deal. Now, my building resources is incredibly low, so you'll see it takes like forever to build stuff, but anything that I do build that is towards the increase of my science production is what you want. The faster that you generate science, the faster you'll research technologies and get your achievement. Of course, the NPC AI is going to annoy you by saying like, oh, this continent is mine, I'm going to kick your ass. Don't care. We'll already win before they could possibly do anything, especially on the Chieftain difficulty. So you saw I queued up the university, which is going to take like 32 turns, which is absolutely ridiculous, but seeing as there's really nothing else to focus on, even though I have low production points, I'm going to queue them up anyways. Got additional pikemen just in case, since the Germans kept attacking me. Just researching more and more technologies. With some of the technologies, because you meet the requirements for unlocking new and improved units, you'll get free units. For example, I just got the Knight unit for completing the feudalism technology researched. No, I'm going to stick with democracy. You want to keep that 50% science boost, because it will help make things go by faster. If you make the mistake of accidentally changing your government to a new one that you researched, you could always switch back to democracy for the 50% science bonus, but keep in mind for one turn, your civilians of your cities will revolt and not produce any production for one turn. So do keep in mind, if you make that minor mistake, it is correctable, but it will cost you a turn. Being attacked by Mongolians, but single pikemen in each of your cities more than suffice to protect them. I don't have that many more technologies that I need to research. So yeah, I have 22 out of 24 technologies left to go. As soon as you meet that technological victory requirement, it's over. There's nothing AI can possibly do. The only thing that can potentially take a poop on your parade would be your Xbox 360 freezing. Which I have yet to have my Xbox 360 freeze when attempting to do any of these videos. The only thing I have experienced is after playing like a few matches on the load screen, it would just sit there loading different messages but not progressing the game any. When it does that, then yes, I'll restart my Xbox or just go back to the dashboard and relaunch the game and it should be just fine. I only need like one more technology and I'm done. Now I'm just queuing up the buildings because it gives you something to do. Could use your units to go a little bit be more aggressive, but there's no point to it. I'm going for the technological victory. Yeah. I love my Tiger City. You got all these like newbie units that are attacking me, but it doesn't matter. 1900 AD achievement unlocked. 1 mistress and no master for winning with English civilization. And ultimately, difficulties mastered, which is win with every single civilization. All 16 of them. And I did this in less than about 12 minutes. I appreciate you watching this video, and I hope that the information provided here will be useful for you getting your achievement. Hope that you like the video, and maybe you'll even subscribe. Again, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy.